So I'm starting with your reading. The first card in the first position is the Foundation card or the Environment card. And this is the Seven of Wands. So first of all, I want to point out, when I first laid out this spread, I was like, wow, the Cancerians, and this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So watch your Moon and Rising as well. But you have 2 Wand cards and 2 Cup cards. So it's about your work. It's about your emotions. All right. So that was the no major arcana card. So the universe is not saying, hey, Cancer, you have some lessons to learn the last 2 weeks. We always have lessons, but they didn't provide any definite pathway for you all. They just want you probably to use your intuition this particular couple weeks and go with what feels right for you, that you guys are so good at. Okay, so Seven of Wands. Well, the 7 has to do with being analytical, and see how she's sort of defending her position. She's standing up straight. She's standing up tall. She has her wands up on the wall. That could be a rhyme or not. But the wands stand for her work and where she is, and she's maybe having to stand above the competition. How can I do things differently? You know, that's actually what I was just talking about. Not to stand above the competition, but, you know, maybe so. Maybe some of you have that come up, that you want to be more unique. You want to get your ideas across to others. How can you do that? You know, if you're a writer, or if you're a counselor, or if you're a mentor or a coach or teacher, any, you know, and with our family as well, if you need to get across ideas. This is the foundation of the second 2 weeks of March for you. Needing to get ideas and your way of thinking, your way of doing across to other people. You could, you know, it might be being in a superior position despite criticism from others. You know, maybe you're in a good position and you're just like blowing off everybody else saying, no, I'm doing it my way. This is how I feel right. And again, pay attention to that intuition. But I feel like no matter what, you want to get across that you own your ideas. And I love that. It shows a little bit of rivalry in career or creativity, but you're up for the challenge. You're up for it. Okay. Well, I mean, the second card is your challenge or your obstacle, and this is the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands is all about carrying a heavy workload, but your accomplishment or your goal is to get into this accomplished feeling, go up this path of enlightenment. So it may be an obstacle to, you know, have that determination to achieve those goals, but you're carrying the burden for yourself and possibly for others. There may be a need to delegate, my dear friends, Cancer. You may have been taking on so much or creating so much for yourself that, you know, maybe you need to think, well, this person could help me a couple hours a week, or they could take on the, you know, dishwashing, or, you know, doing the clothes, or doing, you know, the laundry, or taking the kids to school. So, you know, just make sure that you're not taking on too much, because this is the workload, carrying the workload. And as you can see, if she will drop these burdens one by one, because her goal is to get here. And so I feel like, you know, if there are pressures for you to make money, or you're putting pressures on yourself, because I have to tell you too, when I was shuffling the cards and I was thinking Cancer, for Cancer mid-month March, a couple of feelings came up over me or within me, and the word anger, suppressed, and also frustration. So I don't feel like that it's anger that's out of control. But, you know, we are in a Pisces it's kind of a watery moon right now, or watery feeling, essence in the air, right? So it's to let go of these emotions. Today is Virgo full moon, which is on the 12th, which is today. So that gives us a little bit more practicality and a little bit more balance with this watery Pisces feeling. So if you have been taking on more, or determination, or you have been feeling that, like I said, that frustration, because it's like, wow, I'm getting to this goal, but dang, it's taking a lot of work. This is taking a lot out of me, whether it's physical or mental or both. But this could be that, all right, relax. The resolve would be to just say, okay, don't take on any more than you need to. If you're trying to pay some bills, or you're trying to get a project off the ground, that's one thing. But to take on, if someone says, well, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Draw a line. Draw the line in the sand. Draw your boundaries with others and with yourself. It might be with yourself. Oops, sorry to rock that you're needing to create these boundaries for moi, for you. Okay? Just saying. All right. So the next card is the unexpected. And this is the Knight of Chalices, or the Knight of Cups. And this very well could be you, Cancer, because this is a water sign. And oftentimes these court cards, the knights, kings, and queens, represent actual people. And you are a water sign. So normally this card indicates proposals, invitations, socializing, networking, making new contacts, meeting new people. I feel like some of you Cancers are meeting a lot of new people. Whether you're going to parties or meeting new friends via old acquaintances. But I do feel like a lot of you are meeting others. On the other flip side of the coin, it could be that you are the one that's wanting to propose to someone, or you're wanting to be in a romantic relationship, and you're feeling smitten. Or if you've been in a relationship for a long time, maybe you're wanting to make it more romantic for you and he, or you and she. All right. So whatever the case is, it's feeling a little bit unexpected. It's funny because the first two cards are about your work, and then the last two are emotions. And it might be that you end the month, despite the fact that around the 20th, the sun goes into Aries, and it's in this watery Pisces stage right now, which is about our emotions. It might be that, you begin to have clarity, and it could be that this full moon in Virgo balances you out some. This full moon today, that's about the time I'm doing this video, actually. This balances you out a little. You feel a little bit more wanting to socialize, make contacts, be romantic yourself, put on a good movie, cuddle, snuggle. Just saying, this could be a little bit unexpected for some of you and come out of the blue, but you're just feeling a little romantic or artistic too. Be that you want to express your emotions, and you have an artistic, you think, well, I'll take out the knitting or the paintbrushes again, and I'll whip up something magical. And I don't care if anybody sees it, but you know what? It feels fun to me. Okay, so your last card of the month is the outcome card, is the Six of Chalices, or Six of Cups. So like I said, another cup card, and this is about reliving good memories. Childhood memories. Looking for good in the good old days. So if you felt melancholy because maybe you're not around your family, or a parent has passed, or you miss people, childhood friends, your own childhood, this can actually, this card comes up to me, interestingly enough, as a unconscious creative card. Because sometimes when we relive our childhood memories, the good ones, we can remember what really made us happy in our childhood and bring that forward, into the future, back to the future. And again, create those good emotions, create those artistic endeavors that we so loved when we were younger. Bringing those memories into the present and making them relevant in your current life. This canary is very sweet on here. It's a symbol of companionship, happiness, harmony. Can you see the canary? And they have this beautiful little setting here with the checkered tablecloth and each cup and the teacup and the pot and all. It's a very sweet card. The caution here is to not become too melancholy. It's like the flip side of the coin could be, oh, I miss when, I had all that free time, or I miss when I was younger. I wish I was younger. I wish I were with that person again. So if you're that side of the coin, Cancer, then, that book I was talking about earlier, I think I mentioned it to you guys, right? Feel the fear and do it anyway. So if we're worried about aging, or if we're worried about our health, or we're worried about other people, it's like, whew, man, we can get so empathized with other people that our auras do intertwine, and we want to keep our aura clean. So empathy is a good thing, as long as, you can pay attention to your own needs as well. But I do feel like, again, this can be a very creative foundational card for you, because it can create current wishes to come true, current manifestations. Okay, so let's see what the clarifying cards have to say. And I'm going to use the same deck. Pulling off the top here, I shuffled. Wow, okay. Well, she has come up actually just one other time as a clarifying card. So, letting go of old beliefs or thoughts. I was just talking about childhood beliefs that don't serve you. Melancholy. So if you've been thinking a lot about, again, age. Why didn't I get this done in life? Have I lived my life purpose? Is it too late for me? Oh, poof, let that go up in smoke. It's time to do so. The Queen of Wands comes in, and this is a fire sign. This is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And it's funny, when I'm paused before any of them, it's like, okay, who was that? That was a Leo. So this very well may be a Leo in your life. It could be any of the fire signs. So let me know in the comments below. But the Queen is very passionate about her home. She's very creative. Makes a wonderful dinner. She's very inviting and socializing to her friends. She's a great writer. She's a great teacher. So this could be someone in your life. It could be a mother figure, or it could be a spouse or someone who supports you. Okay, well, interesting. That card was face up. I didn't even realize it. Well, and then the Ace of Cups. So new beginnings around your emotions, around your creativity. Here's the 6 I was talking about, turning those and manifesting those into an actual idea, actual emotion. So this card comes up and says, yeah, you can do that. Here I am. What do you want to do? What's your dream? Some of you are ready to move on towards different horizons. And it may not be totally, but if you have a chance at a new creative project, the 8 of Wands is that card that will take you there. If you're getting ready to travel for a creative endeavor, a job, opportunity, take it, because this is a very positive card. It's normally 8 rods flying through the air, the artwork is. And this one, she's sitting down and she's kneeling. She's very much admiring her work. But she's getting ready to pack these up so that she can move forward with all of her skills and talents. So that's awesome. The Lover's card comes up. Those of you who are in committed relationships, very deep, spiritual, committed, I feel like some of you, then that's a major arcana card and says that, you know, we honor that, and that's a big part of your life. It's a value to you to have those deep, committed relationships. It's usually a love relationship. I'm feeling, though, it could be friendships. Or maybe there's friendships in your love relationship, but it's important to you. The Three of Swords comes up. So again, this could mean going back to the same place you've been, the decision. Do I want to stay where I am, keep on doing what I'm doing, fix this old house up, which the house can be a metaphor for your life or for a situation in your life. Do I want to fix it up or do I want to move on? What's the choice? So think about what's the best for you. Now you have the opportunity to definitely set in motion a new creative project. This is all about that. There's celebration around that. There's the wanting of yours to do it. I felt when I said that a minute ago, there's a lot of emotion in my voice. So it might be that you've been having to work so hard, some of you, or you've put so much hard work into a project, let me put it that way, that you're wanting it to take off. You're wanting to set it into motion. That could be where this Ten of Wands is going, is like, okay, now it feels like I have an opportunistic idea and I can take advantage of it. And the Page of Pentacles brings news about money, more money coming in. It could be through your inbox. It could be someone offering you employment. It could be a new client or ways to make money with a client. So just know that that's coming for you, Cancer. New ways of making money. And don't you love how he's magically playing with this money? He's not taking it too seriously. I mean, he is, but see how he's creating the light to shine on this pentacle. He's in control of his money and his manifestation. All right, so I'm going to add these cards up numerologically and match them to the major arcana card. So we have 7 and 10 is 17, 18, and 6 is what, 24? I'll do it backwards. 6, 7, 17, and 7 is 24. And 2 and 4 is 6, and 6 in numerology represents self-love. It represents love to others and responsibility. It represents love in general and in a very familial and community type of way. And I feel like that you all are wanting to give that out this month, especially here. All right. I feel like that you want to do that, but remember to take care of yourself too, because always if we take care of ourselves, then we can give to others. And you Cancers are very much giving, nurturing people. Well, interestingly enough, the 6 in the major arcana cards is the Lover's card, which was one of the clarifying cards. So, you know, there is no 24 in the major arcana. It stops at 21. So I add the 2 and the 4 together again is 6. So this is about a deep emotional, spiritual bond with you and another person, with maybe you and your creator, you and yourself. It feels like this goes very, very deep. And you're ready for enlightenment. You're ready for new pathways.